section that you read, please walk up to the board. We have markers here. Alright? Please walk up to the board and write down the name of the character. Don't be afraid. Okay? Just come up to the front. Take a marker. Write the name of the character and the description of the character. Are we clear? And how are you supposed to do this? As long as you read it and you feel comfortable with you know this character, just walk out and write it on the chart. Are we clear? Very. Now I want you to know that took 15 minutes. So we're going to read and we're going to read well. Whenever you reach a word that is difficult for you or you don't understand, just raise your hand and I will assist and we will continue. If there is a student who wants to assist a student with the reading, raise your hand. Do not shout out the word or say the word for the student. You have to raise your hand and I will say, go ahead and you will assist your colleague. Is that okay? Very good. Alright, so I have number 1. The name of our story is A Conscience for Christmas. And I don't know if number 1 has been purposely left there, but I am going to begin. A Conscience for Christmas students is from a book called Feeling by Evan Exide. Alright, and he is also the editor and publisher of the Amanda newspaper. So page 37, and I'm reading from So to Together. So, it was Christmas Eve. After 5 now, and the foggy dust beginning to rise on top of the city. The office Christmas party had started, but it seemed to him everybody was trying to get too happy too quickly. You worked a whole year in an office and hated it. And because it's Christmas and the boss make a lot of money, suddenly you're supposed to eat, drink, dance, and be merry. Bullshit. He was going home to smoke and rest. Later in the night, he would bathe and put on some clean threads. Proceed. Okay, and put on some clean threads and go back to the party. By then, many of them would be stoned to the bone. Many of them would be stoned to the bone. Okay, I'm not sure that your colleague at the back knows what stone to the bone means.
Stone to the bone, wet or intoxicating.
Alright, what do I mean by wet? Okay, so that I tried to use a term that I know you are aware of to understand what stone to the bone meant. In 1970s, stone to the bone means wet, but you know how slangs change as time goes on. And if he saw anybody suitable, he would move her off and take her somewhere where they would be together. Okay? So that's the first part. Follow number 2.
There were people on the street, but he wasn't looking to see any of them. He didn't care. He was alone, and that was the way he mostly remembered it. And in fact, that was the way he liked it. There was money in his pocket. He was a checking clerk in the warehouse, and he hustled. Not big, so the boss would do anything.
Please raise your hand, or you need to say something with the noise so the person reading can know that you have a word.
Hustle. 1. Anything you need to do to make money. 2. Make money doing something financially.
Okay, did you hear what hustle? Can you please take your time and read it again?
Anything you need to do to make money. To make money doing something like shading.
Okay, thank you. Proceed.
There was money in his pocket. so the boss could notice it, but steadily and profitably. He didn't see anything wrong with it. Everybody was doing it. Christmas was always the best time to hustle. Then there was his Christmas bonus in his pocket with money.
Bonus and unexpected extra benefit usually used to employees beyond their normal pay.
I'm not clear on what you read. I didn't hear it. I need for your colleagues to know what bonus means.
And unexpected extra benefits usually seasonal benefits.
Gratuity. Gratuity.
Gratuity to employees beyond their normal pay.
Okay, because you have the meaning of the word, can you please tell us then in your own words what bonus means? You have the meaning. Tell your class in a way that they understand the meaning of the word bonus.
To get extra.
Okay, to get extra pay. Thank you. Let us continue.
With money, you were something. Without it, you were nothing.
Thank you very much. Good.
He was in the lake now, homegrown. At Esther Fidelis, a big box was blasting, "Oh come all ye faithful business." To where and for what? Faithful to whom, for what, and how long? They never bothered to explain themselves. Children were chasing each other in the street ahead of them, their skin showing through their tattered clothes. Santa was on his way, filled his sleigh with good things, but only for a precious few. And
Sledge. A sled or sledge is a land vehicle with smooth underside used on snow or ice.
Do we have sleighs in these? Why?
Does not snow.
Thank you very much. Do we understand where we're going? What is Caldo saying about the area in which he lives? Can anybody just respond? What is he saying about the area in which he lives? Say that loud. Stand up and tell your class. Stand up and tell your class what he's saying. In that one beautiful word you just said that he is, the area is? Very good. Poverty stricken. So, will the children be seeing Santa with a lot of gifts? The children in the area where he is from? Will they be seeing Santa with a lot of gifts? No. The description that is given of the children playing in this area are children who are poverty stricken. Thank you very much. Go ahead, miss.
these cowboys, Indians, and sheriffs back here today could see too many good things. But what difference did it make? He couldn't change it. He remembered his great aunt before she died saying to him, "Look out for yourself, boy. Look out for yourself."
Thank you. At this point, I would like to ask everybody who did have a word or a vocabulary word that was shared. All right? Can you kindly come to the board and stick it on the board? Only if you have given the meaning for your word. Can we do that quickly before we proceed? And we get the taller people from the top. Those that are short like me will have to bring it at the bottom. Very good. Anybody with idiomatic expression that has been shared already? Can you please come? Can you take the idiomatic expression? That side, same way they did. There. Right on the edge. Side. Very good. Thank you. Anybody else with idiomatic expression? Okay, can we continue with the reading? Your number was, miss?
Number 3.
So
And then it's turn around from this side. Probably the red one. Right? Come on. Give it a hand to him. Give it a hand. Give it a hand.
Linoleum is a floor covering made from renewable materials such as solidified linseed oil, pine, ground cork dust, and mineral fillers.
Thank you very much. Did you hear the meaning of linoleum, class? Can you read it a little bit louder, and then you can go to the front and then stick it on the board.
Linoleum is a floor covering made from renewable materials such as solidified linseed oil, pine, ground cork dust, and mineral fillers.
Thank you very much.
Like that.
Everybody stay close. Stay close.
Obsessed. Number 1.
How this drum ain't here.
To preoccupy the mind excessively. 2. To have the mind preoccupied with a single emotion or topic.
Okay, can anybody hear what is the meaning of obsess? He was speaking about, who was he speaking about? Who was he talking about being obsessed? Who was obsessed, class? Anyone? Who was obsessed? The old women, what were they obsessed with?
Young single men.
All right, you have to raise your hand, please. The old women were obsessed with? Yes, go ahead.
How many of you support this young man here?
Young single men, so he's making a comment. Alright? And later we're going to talk about the word that is used to describe women, older women, who have an obsession with younger men. Okay? But let's get that meaning on the board. Let us continue.
They're coming
Come on, give it a hand to him. You can do it. He's gonna try. He's gonna try.
Inevitable, certain to happen, unavoidable, or a situation that is unavoidable.
Go to the front and read the definition for us one more time before you sing it out.
Inevitable, certain to happen, or unavoidable, a situation that is unavoidable.
Okay, a situation that is unavoidable, that is inevitable. Thank you very much.
She allows me like a mother.
There's so many bad things that we're doing right now. We're all yelling testimony. He was
He turned it off and put a thing to a Christmas prepared, but it's prepared clear. Then the Christmas tree is very Christmas song. He slipped to his underclothes